Before we dive into the market analysis, happy Cinco de Mayo to everyone celebrating, and a special happy 86th birthday to my dad. Wishing you a wonderful day. Unexpected segmentation emerges as regional cooling proves uneven. Weekend market pulse predictions of accelerated cooling have partially materialized across Montgomery County, but with surprising segmentation that challenges conventional wisdom. While county-wide metrics support the predicted slowdown, multiple offers down 43% to 31%. Neighborhood-level data reveals a dramatically bifurcated landscape. The expected market shift following slower than anticipated weekend showings has arrived, yet communities like Germantown defy the trend with market action index scores hitting 72, the county's hottest reading. Even as regional marketing times extended, pockets of strength persist. Kensington's median days on market unexpectedly halved from 28 to 14 days, while Gaithersburg maintains vigorous seller conditions with a market action index of 58. This split creates a complex picture for the coming weeks. Bethesda's single-family market shows clear cooling with a market action index of 41, yet neighboring areas sustain momentum. The disconnect between regional predictions and neighborhood realities suggests local factors now outweigh broader economic concerns in determining market performance. Neighborhood breakdown, single-family and condo townhome markets. Bethesda, Maryland, single-family homes. Median list price, $2,100,000, down from $2,297,000. Median price of new listings, $1,648,000, down from $1,774,900. Price per square foot, $462, unchanged. Average days on market, 72, down from 76. Median days on market, 35, unchanged. Price decreased 38%, up from 33%. Price increased 2%, unchanged. Relisted 12%, up from 7%. Inventory 129, up from 112. Median rent $5,100, up from $4,975. Market action. Index 41, down from 42, slight seller's advantage. Market analysis. The market action index slipped to 41 as inventory expanded to 129 units, with relisting activity jumping to 12%. Despite price weakness across the board, marketing times improved to 72 days. The price floor appears to be testing at these levels, with 38% of sellers cutting prices. Given conditions remain in seller territory, expect prices to level off soon, though sellers still face resistance. Bethesda, Maryland, condos, townhomes. Median list. Price $399,900, down from $419,900. Median price of new listings, $349,500, unchanged. Price per square foot, $422, unchanged. Average days on market, 53, down from 54. Median days on market, 35, down from 42. Price decreased 38%, unchanged. Price increased 2%, up from 0%. Relisted 11%, up from 9%. Inventory 45, unchanged. Median rent $3,033, up from $3,000. Market action index 46, unchanged, strong seller's market. Market analysis. Despite maintaining a strong market action index, the market continues cooling with average days on market improving but still extended. New listings holding steady at $350,000 suggest sellers are aligning with current demand. With prices trending lower across multiple segments, expect this trend to continue if the market action index falls into buyer territory. Chevy Chase, Maryland, single-family homes. Median list. Price $2,395,000, down from $2,550,000. Median price of new listings, $1,819,000, down from $2,550,000. Price per square foot, $559, up from $547. Average days on market, 102, down from 121. Median days on market, 42, down from 49. Price decreased, 51%, down from 58%. Price increased, 0%, unchanged. Relisted, 23%, up from 18%. Inventory, 39, up from 33. Median rent, $5,625, unchanged. Market action. Index, 38, up from 37, slight seller's advantage. Market analysis. Despite persistent price weakness, the market action index strengthened to 38 as inventory expanded. Fewer sellers are cutting prices and new listings are pricing more strategically. Marketing periods improved across the board, suggesting better price-to-market alignment. Watch the market action index as a leading indicator of the market bottom. Chevy Chase, Maryland, condos/townhomes. Median list. Price $432,000, down from $433,000. Median price of new listings, $576,500, down from $645,000. Price. Per square foot, $415, down from $423. Average days on market, 70, down from 72. Median days on market, 35, unchanged. Price decreased, 34%, down from 37%. Price increased, 0%, unchanged. Relisted, 4%, down from 5%. Inventory, 67, up from 62. Median rent, $2,647, up from $2,531. Market action index, 34, up from 33, slight seller's advantage. Market analysis. The market action index improved to 34 as new listings moderate in price. While prices remain generally flat, marketing periods are improving. Fewer sellers cutting prices suggest potential stabilization. Given the market action index remains in seller territory, prices should level off soon if the trend continues. Gaithersburg, Maryland, single-family homes. Median list price, $974,900, up from $925,000. Median price of new listings, $939,500, up from $937,500. Price per square foot, $274, down from $284. Average days on market, 66, down from 68. Median days on market, 21, unchanged. Price decreased, 30%, up from 27%. Price increased, 3%, unchanged. Relisted, 4%, down from 7%. Inventory, 79, up from 73. Median rent, $2,850, down from $3,100. Market action index, 46, unchanged, strong seller's market. Market analysis. The market continues plateauing with the market action index holding at 46. Despite inventory growth, core metrics remain resilient. Prices have settled across all quartiles, suggesting equilibrium at current levels. Watch the market action index for shifts. If it climbs, prices will follow. If it drops into buyer territory, expect downward pressure. Gaithersburg, Maryland, condos/townhomes. Median list. Price $418,000, up from $415,000. Median price of new listings, $565,000, up from $420,000. Price. Per square foot, $286, up from $273. Average days on market, 44, unchanged. Median days on market, 21, unchanged. Price decreased, 24%, up from 23%. Price increased, 6%, unchanged. Relisted, 6%, down from 7%. Inventory, 67, down from 69. Median rent, $2,234, up from $2,163. Market Action Index, 58, unchanged, strong seller's market. Market analysis. This market remains strong with prices stabilizing. New listings entering significantly higher signal seller confidence. Despite price flattening, rapid absorption supports sellers. Watch for persistent shifts in the Market Action Index before expecting movement. Germantown, Maryland, single-family homes. Median list price, $874,450, up from $819,990. Median price of new listings, $924,450, up from $762,499. Price per square foot, $251, down from $252. Average days on market, 43, down from 50. Median days on market, 18, down from 21. Price decreased, 38%, down from 44%. Price increased, 0%, down from 8%. Relisted, 8%, up from 4%. Inventory, 24, down from 25. Median rent, $2,550, unchanged. Market Action Index, 60, down from 61, strong seller's market. Market analysis. Despite a slight easing, this market remains exceptionally strong. Entry-level homes continue outperforming at just 10 days on market. New listings are testing price ceilings, though fewer price increases indicate moderation. The bottom quartile shows upward momentum while premium segments face weakness. Germantown, Maryland, condos/townhomes. Median list price, $309,900, down from $325,000. Median price of new listings, $290,000, down from $335,100. Price per square foot, $268, up from $266. Average days on market, 39, up from 37. Median days on market, 21, up from 14. Price decreased, 29%, down from 33%. Price increased, 2%, unchanged. Relisted, 6%, up from 4%. Inventory, 49, down from 54. Median rent, $1,949, down from $2,008. Market action. Index 72, up from 71, strong seller's market. Market analysis. This remains the county's hottest condo market with a market action index of 72. Sales continue exceeding new inventory, though prices keep falling. Given deep seller territory, expect prices to level off soon. Median days on market doubled but remains competitive. Watch for stabilization if sales trends continue. Kensington, Maryland, single-family homes. Median list price, $975,000, up from $899,900. Median price of new listings, $899,000, down from $1,392,450. Price per square foot, $366, up from $357. Average days on market, 45, down from 48. Median days on market, 14, down from 28. Price decreased 24%, down from 29%. Price increased 0%, unchanged. Relisted 10%, unchanged. Inventory 29, up from 21. Median rent $4,200, up from $3,975. Market Action Index 57, up from 56, strong sellers market. Market analysis. Momentum continues with a market action index of 57. Sales exceed inventory despite fewer price cuts. Median days on market halved, the strongest improvement in the county. New listings moderating in price align with absorption capacity. Expect prices to level off soon after recent declines. Poolsville, Maryland, single-family homes. Median list price, $1,174,000, up from $1,014,500. Median price of new listings, $1,772,500, up from $874,900. Price per square foot, $293, down from $342. Average days on market, 114, down from 148. Median days on market, 14, down from 140. Price decreased 0%, unchanged. Price increased 13%, up from 0%. Relisted 0%, unchanged. Inventory 8, up from 6. Median rent $2,300, down from $3,500. Market Action Index 44, down from 46, slight seller's advantage. Market analysis. This micro market shows dramatic volatility. Despite median days on market plummeting, price trends remain mixed. New listings entering much higher reflect seller optimism, though the Market Action Index indicates limits. Small inventory makes each transaction highly impactful. Potomac, Maryland, single-family homes. Median list price, $2,137,500, down from $2,322,500. Median price of new listings, $1,900,000, up from $1,380,000. Price per square foot, $370, up from $366. Average days on market, 75, down from 81. Median days on market, 21, down from 35. Price decreased 34%, down from 38%. Price increased 0%, unchanged. Relisted 4%, up from 2%. Inventory 68, up from 56. Median rent $6,500, down from $7,000. Market Action Index 44, unchanged, slight seller's advantage. Market analysis. Despite a stable Market Action Index, prices continue declining with all but the lowest quartile showing weakness. Median days on market improved, signaling faster movement for properly priced properties. Fewer sellers are cutting prices while new listings trend higher, indicating repositioning. Market bifurcation persists between tiers. Rockville, Maryland, single-family homes. Median list. Price $943,950, down from $959,500. Median price of new listings, $645,000, down from $1,063,950. Price per square foot, $347, unchanged. Average days on market, 36, down from 42. Median days on market, 21, unchanged. Price decreased 40%, down from 41%. Price increased 0%, unchanged. Relisted 9%, down from 11%. Inventory 70, up from 56. Median rent $3,450, up from $3,375. Market Action Index 60, down from 65, strong sellers market. Market analysis. The Market Action Index cooled from its peak but remains exceptionally strong. New listings recalibrating suggest the market searches for equilibrium. Despite elevated inventory and price reductions, rapid absorption continues with no directional price momentum. Watch for Market Action Index persistence. If it resumes climbing, prices should follow. Rockville, Maryland, condos/townhomes. Median list. Price $449,000, down from $455,000. Median price of new listings, $482,500, up from $404,950. Price per square foot, $349, down from $357. Average days on market, 60, down from 62. Median days on market, 35, unchanged. Price decreased, 29%, down from 33%. Price increased, 5%, down from 6%. Relisted, 9%, up from 8%. Inventory, 133, up from 120. Median rent, $2,540, down from $2,563. Market Action Index, 41, unchanged, slight seller's advantage. Market analysis. Market stasis continues with the Market Action Index holding at 41 despite inventory expansion. Price and listing metrics suggest equilibrium. Watch for persistent changes in the Market Action Index to signal directional movement. Silver Spring, Maryland, single-family homes. Median list. Price $699,350, down from $699,900. Median price of new listings, $670,000, down from $745,999. Price per square foot, $335, down from $342. Average days on market, 57, down from 60. Median days on market, 21, down from 28. Price decreased 38%, up from 37%. Price increased 5%, up from 4%. Relisted 6%, down from 7%. Inventory 98, up from 89. Median rent $3,200, up from $3,150. Market Action Index 59, down from 60, strong seller's market. Market analysis. The Market Action Index holds near peak, despite expanding inventory and moderating prices. Price plateau across quartiles and improving marketing periods signal resilient demand. Watch for persistent Market Action Index shifts before prices deviate. Silver Spring, Maryland, condos/townhomes. Median list. Price $277,500, up from $269,499. Median price of new listings, $327,000, down from $369,900. Price per square foot, $258, up from $255. Average days on market, 66, down from 67. Median days on market, 39, down from 42. Price decreased 41%, unchanged. Price increased 1%, unchanged. Relisted 9%, down from 11%. Inventory 170, up from 152. Median rent $1,975, unchanged. Market Action Index 41, down from 42, slight seller's advantage. Market analysis. Market cooling persists with the Market Action Index slipping to 41 as inventory reaches 170 units, the largest burden. New listings pricing more conservatively align with market reality. Expect continued softening unless the Market Action Index shows persistent upturn. Key takeaways. Market segmentation accelerates. Montgomery County has splintered into distinct markets where neighborhood trumps all. The county-wide cooling masks local variations. Germantown condos see a Market Action Index of 72, while Bethesda single-family homes register 41. Inspection contingencies signal confidence. Waived inspections dropped from 31% to 19% countywide, while pre-inspections surged from 8% to 19%, indicating buyers are taking more cautious approaches. Market momentum diverges. Some neighborhoods strengthen while others cool rapidly, reflecting different local trajectories. Price reduction patterns reveal health. Silver Spring condos see 41% of sellers cutting prices compared to Rockville's 29%, and single-family markets contrast sharply. Chevy Chase at 51% versus Kensington at 24%. Marketing time disparities widened. Median days on market ranges from 14 days in Kensington to 42 days in Chevy Chase, creating vastly different selling experiences based on neighborhood selection. Ready to take action? For buyers, get early access to listings through Zenlist. Zenlist.com/a/Corey.Feldman. For sellers, request a data-driven property valuation. bit.ly/DC Metro CMA. Questions about how these trends affect your situation? Let's talk.